What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bad Dad Advice podcast. We are four dads that talk about our dadliness and experiences in new parenting. And if this is your first time listening, we're really excited that you're here. We're really excited that you're here. Heading into this holiday season. I see Cardo's got his festive pants on.
I damn well do.
We're feeling festive, people.
You know, I walked out of the house this morning, and right before this podcast, and Tiff was like, "Are you guys having a pajama party?" And I was like, "Well, I'm having a pajama party. I don't know, but
Pajama party for one.
For one, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna fall asleep in this exact same outfit.
Same.
Yeah, probably.
I guess we are having a pajama party.
Yeah, I guess this is. I guess
so.
if you sleep in it, does that make it pajamas?
I think that makes it pajamas.
Well, this episode, just like all of our others, is sponsored by our friends over at Bierstick. Bierstick, 2 beers in 2 seconds. And when we beer stick, we only beer stick the finest beer in town. And that is from our friends over at Jack's Brew Pub. Nope, that's not what it's called. What's it called?
Oh my God.
Jack's Brew. It's not called Jack's Brew Pub. It's called
VooDoo.
VooDoo Mama Brew.
Come
Jack's.
on.
What is Jack's? Why was I thinking that?
Jacksonville VooDoo Brew Pub.
Did you say Jack's Brew? What'd you say?
Jack's Brew Pub.
What are you
Did
doing?
you hit-
And just
Oh
like
my
that, we
God,
do not
dude.
have a beer sponsor anymore.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna
Bro,
kill it.
Sorry, VooDoo Mama Brew.
You hit that happy hour.
I think I just had a stroke. I don't know what just happened. Jack's. I think I was like getting about to say like the Jacksonville area, like that was going to be my
Yeah.
next thing I said, and then I
Yeah.
just said like I don't know what this place is called. We're going to call it Jack's.
Honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Gosh.
Right.
All right,
Right.
you take a breather for a second. So we are sponsored by Bierstick. If you'd like to check out what a Bierstick is, look for us on the YouTubes at the Bad Dad Advice podcast, and we're going to demonstrate one right now. Our friend Ryan Roberson over there is going to do one. If you'd like to get your own, if you go, this is the coolest thing ever, 2 beers in 2 seconds, that's crazy. Go to beerstick.com.
Oh, yeah.
Use our promo code DADVICE, DADVICE, for 20% off of your Bierstick order.
And then.
But wait, there's more.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
another product from our friends over Bierstick. We've got the Beer Bro. Also, we love to call it the Beer Snorkel.
If you'd like to watch us do the beer snorkel, our friend Ryan Roberson is going to now demonstrate how the beer snorkel works. That is 3 beers in maybe 5 cumulative seconds. So that is the beer snorkel. It's a silicone-based device that goes on any drinking apparatus, and it's like shotgun in your pocket. Very portable, very mobile.
Oh, it's gonna be so mad at me.
Dude, you are killing the unemployed life right now.
And
It's
if
awesome.
You're fucking killing it.
now that everyone is already here watching on YouTube, check out on the table in front of us. We have the one of the newer products from VooDoo Brewing Company.
I don't think it's new. VooDoo Brew Pub.
No, they've had it. We're just using some of their seltzers today that
feel
they
like I
make.
They got
Anyway.
seltzers, so they don't
They
only
got
have beers.
seltzies.
We usually drink empty calories. That's usually one of the
So
beers we
good.
go
Oh,
to.
mama.
Oh, mama.
This is a blue. What is this? A blue raspberry. Blue
The
spirulina?
X88B88
Wildberry lime.
elixir.
It's an elixir.
Yeah, it's got some blue
The
spirulina. in it.
mixer elixir.
But the big news for this, this is coming out on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
What are we
out there.
thankful for? Am I right? I'm thankful for you guys.
We'll get into that. Let's get through this first. We have I'll tell you what I'm thankful for right off rip. Our brand new sponsor.
You guys.
And
We
that is
suck,
from
dude.
I
We suck.
had to scroll up and down this thing. All right, so
But how did you not have the sound queued
No,
up?
it's
What do you
guys
mean you
from-
scroll up and down? You have that
It
many
is
sounds on
from-
there?
yes, Bro Coaster, a very new company. This guy. So I was talking to this guy.
Insert slogan here.
Yeah. Actually,
The
this
very new company.
The slogan is "Ready, Set, Drink."
There it is. There it is. there
Oh,
it
that's
is.
sick.
Yeah, this thing is super cool. So, little story.
Okay, you need to keep your mouth in front of it. Yeah, there we go.
So we got this thing here. This is it. If you can see it on the camera, it is just a little coaster. It's an electronic coaster that you put it on, and basically the way that it works is it has a pressure plate in it that's associated with a timer, and so you pick your drink up, you slam it, and when you slam it back down, it gives you your exact time. He told me the story of how this thing was made. He was drinking with his buddies one time. He'd fit right in with us. And he was drinking with his buddies, and they decided to do a little chug off, and they were like, quoted, he was like, yeah, whoever loses has to run around the party with their nuts out. And
You're doing a great job of selling this guy.
no, it was funny. I think it's a very funny story.
Yeah, this guy doesn't.
Anyways,
he wants
so
us to send these
obviously,
Yeah.
after that, everybody's arguing about who was worst. So he was like, the next day he was sitting in his driveway. And he's like, I got to come up with something. And they came up with this. And then they started selling it. So,
that's like a classic argument at like a party, right?
classic.
It's
I think
always-
that's-
every year when we would do beer Olympics. Always it happened every
Right.
year. So it's
Nah.
like it always. The only time I've ever seen it not happen where it's like, hey, that dude truly whooped my ass was like when we were in Boston. I kicked that dude's ass in the beer.
Oh
tent.
my!
hell yeah.
Yeah, me and Carlo don't know about that, so totally super
that
inside
sucks,
story.
dude.
All right.
I think that's a made up story because I want to tell you what his real story is. He's a professional. Nice. He's a professional Rubik's Cube solver, and he hits the button with his hand, solves his Rubik's Cube, and hits it again, and that's how. And so he's really not a cool dude.
He
that
loves
wants to have-
Rubik's Cube and beer.
He doesn't want to hang brain at parties. He wants to use his brain. He wants to use his brain and solve Rubik's cubes.
So he's a
Or he's a professional cup stacker. He smacks the table when he.
yeah. But so this product, you can check it out. What is it? Bro Coaster. It's on. What's the website? Do you have the website?
Yeah, it's just brocoaster.com, and you can find them on Instagram also. And I'm going to show it for you right now since I just cracked this bad boy.
We're gonna demo this. I'm just gonna
Are you
mention.
gonna chug this?
Here, do
I
it
am
on the
gonna do
table.
it.
Get it
I'm
nice,
gonna do it on
nice
the
on,
Seltzy.
do it nice on the table. I'll talk over it while you're going for the audio people. So this is a device. I mean, it is like it's not a cheapy deal. So Cardwell's currently gonna crush a Seltzy. He's gonna slam it down here, and the timer is now counting. He can officially drink one seltzer in
8.2 seconds.
8.2 seconds out of a can.
Hard out of a can.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Also
Well
a
done.
Seltzy.
Well done. So that is
That was
it is a
impressive.
well-made. It's not a Chinese piece of crap. I mean, it's like a solid. It is a solid electronic device. You know, sometimes you get up an electronic device and they're like so light that you're like, what is? There's nothing in here. That thing it's got some weight to it.
Oh no, it's dense.
It's dense. It's got a nice protective covering on top, so it's water resistant, not waterproof, water resistant. And it's got some cool LEDs. You know, little blinky, flashy.
It is
flashy
cool.
lights.
Yeah.
It is cool.
And you grab 4 of these things, and it's like you guys are just ripping beers. I mean, like you have beer Olympics. Get one of these.
Other cool thing I'm going to say is they do have, if you have Google Play, like Samsung device or something like that, they have an app that was a seltzer. Anyways, so they have an app on there where it can keep track of all your scores, and it can videotape you, and you can do stuff like that. And they're coming to Apple also.
I
They
want
just said they're a
that.
nightmare to work with.
I want that.
But they've also got cool like hats and shirts and stuff, and they have more games coming that are just drinking games that use the coaster. So they pair up with the coaster, and you do other games with them. So that's coming. That's in the works. They don't have those out now. But yeah, definitely go check him out. Super cool.
So-
Cool dude. And
Did this guy reach out to us, or did we reach out to him?
yeah, a little mutual.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. But
We are now becoming.
Because when somebody finally reaches out to us and is like, "Let me give you things, and then also let me give you money to
People-
use these things,"
People reach out to us.
really?
oh yeah.
Not you.
'Cause
Oh,
you
our
do know-
people. They reach out.
Not you.
They reach out to our people.
They reach out to our email.
Yeah, people reach out to
Imagine
us.
how many more sponsors we'd have if we actually had an email that people could reach out to.
Yeah,
I mean,
because that's what's stopping it. Just
It's not.
It's gotta
hard to
be.
set up an email address.
they could just DM you on Instagram. So
No.
we are becoming the premier podcast for alcoholic beverages
Drinking
Drinking
the-
apparatuses.
and drinking apparatuses that encourage you to drink those beverages as quickly as humanly possible.
Drinking
Yes.
vessels.
If you have a product that you would like to promote that is related to drinking alcoholic beverages as quickly as humanly possible, let us know.
Yeah, baby.
We've now talked about the Fingers Bowl. We've talked about the beer
I
snorkel.
love
We've
the
talked
Fingers
about the
Bowl.
beer stick. We've talked about the
Bro coaster.
The bro coaster.
I think the funniest thing that, like, looking back on this whole podcast experience so far, our first sponsor was a gym.
I know, dude. Oh my god.
you know what I was thinking about when I was
Like, what?
when I was eating these chicken wings. Tonight?
Shout out to PE Gym.
Jim.
When I was eating these chicken wings, who was the what you smoking? What we need to get those guys back.
Oh yeah, what
Oh,
you
they were-
smoking?
they were killer.
So we've gotten a gym, and then we've got elite barbecue, competition level barbecue,
Mm-hmm.
and then a bunch of drinking shit.
Lots of beers and drinking. And
This
and
is exactly what we wanted out of this.
Oh, and the Boma.
The what?
And Boma.
Momoa.
Momoa. The Momoa.
The Jason Momoa exhibit.
And one day,
If you haven't listened to our last episode, it's pretty good. It's a good one.
Dude, I was listening to it today. It's actually like really, I was dying laughing.
It's pretty good.
shout out Chameleonaire. And one day, God permitting, Lazy Boy sponsorship.
We're close. Oh, we'll work on it.
Yeah.
That'd
not
be
close at all.
sick. Just chugging beers out of a Lazy Boy.
Dude, just,
Out of a Lazy Boy?
it's just an hour
Yeah.
of us. It's
Off
just
the
an,
back.
Just off
Like
the
dump
back of a
it,
Lazy
dump
Boy.
it down the back.
it's just an hour of us promoting beers and drinking vessels, and by the end of it, we're absolutely in the can.
When's the
On
last?
our lazy ones, like massaging.
when's the last episode that we've actually given like dad advice?
No, I give it every. I mean,
I think we
talk
give it
about
every week.
We talk about it. I mean, like,
Slide
so
it in there.
anybody that
Last
listens,
week, go to the Bamoa.
After the Momoa.
our regular listeners know that like we're here to have a good time, but I think people need to recognize, if you're a new listener, that this is like not really for you as a listener. It's to promote beer related products and for us to hang out once a week and watch football. Right now there's a Browns Steelers game. We don't know the outcome. It's paused. We're recording this episode. This is why we're here. We're here to watch Browns versus Steelers in the snow, getting dirty. That's why we do this.
Yeah,
Real football. Real gritty.
Real gritty football.
Gritty football.
And if it means that we need to talk about our kids for a little while to convince our wives that we're doing something productive, then I'm here to talk about my kids.
Yeah.
Totally.
And with that, we're going to get into our first and most popular segment.
So, anybody got any updates?
Yeah, I've got an update.
Oh boy, do I have an update for you.
Somebody give me a mother flippin' update.
What are you waiting for? You did that on purpose.
Okay.
So yeah,
Just wanted to see if I had to carry it.
So
I
yeah,
wanted to see if I
it's
had to carry the whole
Thanksgiving.
episode.
It's Thanksgiving, guys. Pretend like it's the day this is coming out. It's Thanksgiving. Let's start it off. What are we thankful for? What are we doing on Thanksgiving? What's going on?
I thought we were giving updates.
Yeah, we're doing
Updates on Thanksgiving.
Updates on what you're thankful
Updates
for.
on things that haven't happened yet? That's what you want?
Yeah.
Right, we're filming this
I
week.
ate. I was at the.
This is actually really funny.
Thanksgiving
Hold on.
dinner was killer.
Hold on. I was at the Dolphins and Packers game, and boy, was it cold. That's literally.
I ate so much M&M casserole, bro. It was a hit.
I might have to make M&M
Well,
casserole this year.
what did you
fire,
do on
bro.
Thanksgiving
It's
that you
fire.
haven't done yet?
Shit ton different shit.
What did you do specifically on Thanksgiving that you haven't done yet?
I mean, I fell asleep at some point during one of the football games.
Okay, good. What did you do on Thanksgiving that you haven't done yet?
Smashed a couple beers. Probably brought out the bro coaster.
I might take that.
No, seriously, watch. I can do it. I can do it really fast.
No. Watch
I can beat that. I can top that. I can do it so much faster.
Watch me.
No, dude, Tip's dad.
Guys, I can do it faster.
I can do it fast.
I just found out that Tip's dad is again for this going to be frying a turkey, so I'm pretty fired up. We
No,
got some
he
fried
he
turkey.
did fry a turkey. Is what you're saying?
Oh yeah. So
He fried the turkey. It was
Tip's dad
Play-Doh.
fried a turkey.
was
I
good.
helped.
I held a flashlight. He was like, just
Flashlight,
hold this
bitch, dude. Flashlight, bitch, dude.
Hold this
Yeah,
flashlight so
bro.
I can see the
Welcome
thermometer.
to my world, flashlight bitch.
Oh, speaking of flashlight, bitch, I got a so because we've been talking about it so much, and Emily always says that to me. I got an ad the other day on Facebook for these gloves that have a flashlight built into the finger. And
they're
Emily
rave
goes,
gloves.
Emily goes, "Oh my god, they're putting you out of a job."
seriously.
Dude, it's so funny you say that. I don't know if my parents are listening to this episode. I'm getting my dad that for Christmas.
Are you really?
I'm getting him that for Christmas.
The glove with the flashlight?
I'm getting him gloves. I'm getting him flashlight gloves.
Nice, dude.
I already talked to him. I already talked to Megan about it.
For all the raves that he goes to?
They are going hard on Instagram marketing.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, you can go straight to a rave.
That's funny. Yeah, but like if you're working on your car, that's a good that's a good gift. Your dad's a car guy. My dad's a car guy. Like that's a good car guy gift.
Yeah,
Gloves
for
with
sure.
flashlights on them.
Totally.
I mean, really, just like anybody who enjoys doing like work
Are they good for
at all, like
are they
any
good for
kind of
ointments?
work, because like.
Like
Well, like any kind of like you like to a DIY project person inside the house, you're fixing stuff.
You're doing
up.
it in the
Yeah.
dark?
yeah.
No, then what do you need a flashlight for, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Why are we doing what do we need flashlights for so much? I can't remember last time I needed a flashlight. You guys doing all this stuff in the dark? What are you guys doing?
When was the last time you fixed something?
You only do DIY stuff in the dark?
I know, but I'm saying, like, do you fix things?
I'll fix things to fuck you.
Dude, killer timing. I mean, I fixed myself a plate at Thanksgiving.
I'm going to get them fixins.
Yeah, I want all the
I'm going to get all them fixins. What's your favorite fixin? What's your favorite fixin?
Oh, I'll tell you my favorite.
If you're at
fixin'.
Thanksgiving and you got a whole spread, you got all these fixins, what's your favorite fixin on the table?
Mine is the stuffing.
What's your favorite fixin?
I'm a big stuffing guy
What's
too,
your-
man.
what's your
That's
favorite
soggy.
fixin?
It's like soggy bread. That's what you guys
Butt
are
bread.
talking about?
Soggy
That's what y'all are
bread.
talking about. Y'all want soggy bread.
If you don't, if it's not in the bird, I don't want it. It's
I'm
got
a
to be
big-
in the
I'm a
bird.
big cranberry sauce guy too.
Cranberry sauce from the can.
100%.
With the cut lines, bro.
You're big from
I
the
don't-
can guy.
I
I'm not
love the cranberry sauce from
No,
the
that's
can.
the only thing.
don't like
that's the
cranberry.
only
Go-to,
thing
dude.
that is the best from the can. You can't recreate it. It is.
Oh,
something-
right.
don't-
And people go like, no, I got my great-grandma's secret recipe for the cranberry sauce. I said, I don't even want to try it.
He wants a bag of M&Ms, cranberry in the can, and some sliced turkey meat from the deli. That's what you want. That's your Thanksgiving dinner.
No,
Pretty
dude.
nice.
So when my grandparents were still alive, like on my dad's side, we used to go to Georgia for Thanksgiving every year, and the turkey that we ate was alive the week before. Like,
Dude, I thought you were
Dude,
about to
it
say
was
the
so
turkey we
good.
ate was alive.
no,
Yeah,
like
we
the week before it was alive.
My family they're
Like-
cannibals. We literally eat live.
We only
No,
eat them.
like-
We had turkey sushi. Takushi. It was really good.
No, it was like, bro, fresh turkey's killer. Fresh turkey's killer.
All right, we've done enough.
Take a bite right out of that.
I think
joke.
as you guys can tell who are listening, we have too many beer sponsors. We've had too many beers and we're
I
off
know.
track. Let's give some updates, starting with Abs. What's going on in the life of your actual child and family?
Nothing really. No, but seriously. I crack myself up. Kennedy's still at daycare.
You're
This is
so
like
funny, dude.
3 weeks at this new daycare, and yesterday was the first day that Janie dropped her off, and there were no tears.
Wow.
So she's finally starting to like get accustomed to this new daycare, or starting to. I don't know. I don't want to say like she wasn't liking it, and that's why she was crying. But
How long did it take, like, for her to not be crying with the other lady?
zero days.
Oh, so like the second she showed up, she was like cool with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, and it was, but it was different too. Like this school, it's like, and I don't know how it is at your school, and I keep calling it a school, but it's a daycare, or whatever. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, you know, we have a code to open the front door, and then it's like we walk in, and it's like you walk all the way to their classroom, into their classroom, put all the shit in their cubbies or whatever, and then like walk out of the classroom and like leave them in there. So it's like it's very different than when we were, you know, you knock on Donna's front door. Here's my kid.
Like it felt like you're just going to a friend's house versus
Right,
like going to an institution.
Well, we were like handing her over to whatever. Whereas now it was like, you know, I think part of it was like Kennedy's like watching us leave and the door closing behind us. Whereas like before it was like we weren't actually ever going in the door.
I don't know why, but I can just picture Abs specifically just like dropping Kennedy off, and then when the door closes, just like pretending to like get back in, like no, get the door.
I don't do the drop off, but so
right.
maybe I'll do that if I drop her off one time.
Habs
but
just drives, opens up the door, and goes like, "I'll see you later."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She drops her off in the parking lot.
let yourself in.
There was a 1-year-old that got dropped off into one of the earlier classrooms that was absolutely losing his mind, like visceral screaming. And the mom was like apologizing to everybody. And we're like, yeah, it's okay. Like everybody's been there. But like that kid was really bad. Like worse than Ivy's ever been. Like he was
Yeah.
screaming. He did not want to be there.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I assume that like she cries because like Janie's leaving, but then like once Janie's out of sight, she like
Yeah,
stops
definitely.
immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like
What's it like the Secret Life of Pets?
I don't understand the
What is
reference.
that?
You never seen that movie where like the people leave and then the pets have like their own secret life and they
Like-
all party and stuff?
That's Toy Story.
It's yeah, Pet Toy Story.
That,
Toy Story.
that sounds like
We're 90s, dude. We're from the. We're not. We're like.
that
Toy
sounds
Story.
like Toy Story.
Toy
We're like.
Story,
We're
brother.
from the 90s, dude.
Whatever. It smells like fart.
But the cool part about the daycare, and one of the things that I was like excited for is like now she's doing like arts and crafts and stuff like that. So she brought home her first piece of artwork, and she is Van Gogh, man. She is Pablo Picasso, Banksy, any other insert professional artist here.
Exhibit.
Exhibit. Yeah, I mean she's pimping out 8x11 sheets of paper, man. They look sharp.
That reminds me. I saw something today. Have you guys ever heard of Picasso?
Is that like a
Let's
penis?
see.
Is that like a penis thing?
So this is a guy that's in Australia that paints paintings with his dick. And
Dude,
Come on, bro. This is a family show.
We're gonna get canceled.
No.
Family show.
No.
It does sound funny.
Go look him up. The guy can paint.
I'm not
By the way,
gonna-
we didn't turn the sign on.
That's okay.
You
The
know
guy can
what?
paint.
We don't know what we're doing.
There was a guy. This reminded me. There was a kid in school when I was like in elementary school that was like in a wheelchair that painted with his mouth. He was like a handicapped kid that painted with his mouth. He's like got like really famous.
Yeah, same but different.
Yeah, I mean like
It's not the same.
Yeah.
That is pretty interesting, though. Did he have arms and legs?
they just didn't work.
Totally.
Throw him in the pool. Everybody called him Bob.
Dude, that's not cool. Not cool, dude. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Okay, well, that's all my updates. So what's up with everybody else?
Rose like losing it over there. We've had one too many spirulina seltzers today.
That went. Oh, all right.
Okay.
Anyways, I have some.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. What do you got? What do you got?
Great radio. Fuck, man. So my kid is getting super close to crawling. Like he is at the point he can't go forward. He just puts it in reverse, Terry, and he just like hauls ass backwards. But he can get places. He just gets there backwards, but he be hauling ass. So we're I don't know. It sucks because we are not prepared for the baby proofing. We've got a lot of shit in our house that would need to be baby proof. We've got a lot of like stands and stuff like that.
Yeah, just take everything off of them.
We baby proofed way earlier than we needed to, but it's good because when you need to, it's too late. Because there's so many. As soon as they know how to open one thing, now you got to baby proof all of those things.
Anything they can open, yeah.
We also bought him a new like toy. So we had the Exercaucer. The stand-up thingy.
Yeah.
We got him another stand-up thingy, but this one is lower, so his feet actually touch the ground, and it has wheels, so he can. It makes him work, but if he gets some good traction, he can move. And he put it in him for the first time today, and he got forward. Like he was able to, walk, quote unquote, walk with it. And it was pretty cool. He loved it. The second that he moved forward with his feet, he started laughing his ass off. He thought it was the funniest shit ever. It was so cute. But yeah, so we got a lot of motion.
Yeah, my girls never figured out the like the little walker thing with the wheels. They never figured that thing out. Like they were just like, screw it. Like
I never even used one with Ivy.
Yeah, like we went straight from like the little what was it?
Well, he's still sitting in this thing.
Whatever.
His feet are just touching the ground.
Yeah, no, we have one of those as well. And they just like could never figure out how to be like forward mobile with it. Like they would just kind of like sit in it and like stare at everything like, oh, what's going on? They never figured out how to walk with it.
Well, the front wheels on this thing are 360 wheels. So first he realized that he could turn it. So he was kind of going in a circle, and then he got a little bit forward.
No, Cardo, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. I have the same thing.
All right, I know what you're saying. I know what you're talking about. It's the same one.
It's the same thing.
So they were literally just like,
we'd put them in and they just like play with all the toys and stuff that were on it and just
toys are cool.
Like they wouldn't try and walk in it. They could never figure it out, kind of thing.
I got you.
But they are using like the little push buggy cart things to walk.
Yeah,
pretty dope.
We have one of those too. He just hasn't started pulling up on stuff yet. So we're hoping that with him, touching the ground and stuff like that, and he starts moving, he'll start pulling himself up because he's getting chunky. So he got to start moving.
I'll tell you what, bro. When they start pulling themselves up, they start falling a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Gravity.
I was just talking to Megan about this. That like I remember when it was like I was like you're like hovering. You're like, oh my god, like because they're gonna fall and like crack their head open.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of be there because they like have no coordination. And then when they start walking, so there's like a solid year or maybe like 8 months where it's like, oh, you're like always like right there. Now like with Ivy, he's like running around on hardwood floors in socks, and I'm like, do whatever you want. Like just sprinting.
Just crack your skull. You'll
like just
figure it
sprinting and like barrel rolling when he hits the ground. And, like he's just like going nuts. So yeah, I'm past the like, am I super nervous that he's gonna fall? He was climbing on me today before bed, and like just like jumping off my legs like onto the ground into the ball pit or something, and just I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like we only hover over the girls in certain areas of the house. So like to Jaime's point, like we haven't baby-proofed a single freaking thing in our house. Like we just kind of said, oh yeah, they'll figure it out. So like today, Riley was like opening cabinets and stuff and like slamming her fingers in the cabinets, like going to shut everything. And like they're not like the slow close door kind of things. So Emily actually bought a bunch of whatever they're called, like the locks to like lock the cabinets up. Yeah, like the little latches. So she did that today. But yeah, once they figured out how to open the cabinets, it's like, oh my God, we got to get something, because like they only go for one cabinet in the entire house, and it's the one where like all the cleaning supplies are and the bleach and
I thought you were gonna say it was where all the
They always find that.
But
But
it's
I thought you were
probably
gonna
'cause-
where all the snacks are.
No, I keep the snacks rolling. I can
Snacks
reach
are up high. Ain't no baby getting no snacks.
And then the other thing is they don't listen.
Yeah,
So like even if you're like no, and they're like,
they just like turn and laugh
Okay.
at you.
I'm like,
Yeah,
all right,
I
well,
know.
I'll keep doing it. Like,
Yeah,
that's like, dude, Ivy is like, he's not gonna listen. He knows also. Like now he's at the age where he knows. You say no, and he's like, I don't care. Like I don't.
What are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do, dude? I don't care. I'm doing it.
mm-hmm.
I'm watching Blippi, like right now. We're watching Blippi right now. Like no, we're not. Yes, we are right now. You're like no. So yeah, he's doing the same thing, not listening.
Is he excited to wear his Blippi outfit on Sunday?
Oh, we're gonna be Blippied out. We got a Sunday birthday. We already have too many toys, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, I mean, I'm sure he's gonna get toys and stuff, and
I'm not getting him anything.
I won't get him. I won't get him a toy then. You know what? What's his favorite toy? I'm gonna take it home tonight, wrap it, give it back to him on Sunday.
he's been liking his. He likes wearing the Chiefs helmet and playing with the Packers football. That's like what.
Okay.
his-
I'll take those.
and his
home with me.
baseball glove.
I won't get him anything. I'm unemployed.
Yeah,
I can't get him anything
Yeah, and
Smart.
I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher, so you know we don't. Make
When do you
money.
start working?
next week,
Ah,
Monday.
nice.
yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah, so that's part of my update is like unemployed. You know,
Sick.
doing my thing.
You tightening your belt. Like
It's getting
No,
really
it does
loose,
not
bro.
tighten very well.
It's getting really loose, bro. I'm on the last little hole on my
You're
belt.
like getting the knife out to cut an extra notch in it.
yeah.
Just go buy a new belt.
If you're
This one's
listening to
just
this
got plenty of
podcast, if
space.
you're listening to this podcast and you've ever added another hole to your belt, this is the podcast for you.
Yeah, this is where you need to be.
You're at home with us, okay? We get you. Okay, if you're like, people don't understand, dude. They don't understand what it's like. We understand. We get it.
and let's be clear, added a notch in the outer direction,
Yeah.
right? Not
not inside.
not like adding a notch because the belt's too big.
If you've added a notch on the inner direction, this podcast is not
this
for
is
you.
not the
You don't
podcast
get
for
it.
you.
Not for you.
You
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah. If you've ever had 4 slices of pizza or 3 slices of pizza and then thought to yourself, I have to eat a 4th slice of pizza because I don't want to save 5, but I'll save 4, this is the podcast for you.
I don't want to. I don't want to leave more than half of. I want the half moon left in the box.
Right, I want the half
I don't
moon.
want the half moon with the little extra piece on. I'll
Because
just
I'm
get.
going to wrap them up. You
It's
know,
not a steady
I'm
good
going to
please.
wrap them face to face. I'm going to do 2. I don't want a third. You know,
Pizza
if you-
sandwich. dude.
Whoa, pizza
Everyone-
sandwich.
Everyone knows cold pizza sandwich is the
Cold
best way
pizza
to go.
sandwich.
If
I
you've
love
ever
cold
made a
pizza.
frozen pizza and cut it into more than 4 slices, not for you.
No, I'll cut it into like 12 slices. 'cause
Yeah,
need,
dude.
I need to feel like each slice is very
Yeah.
delicate.
It's
I think I cut
I cut them small.
I don't think this podcast is for you.
I think I cut it. I think I cut it into 8 so that I eat less.
Bro, you-
If you've ever taco pizza to frozen pizza, just fold it in half and eat it. This podcast might be for you.
If you ever put a taco on a pizza, this
podcast
podcast is for you.
We're like doing a Jeff Foxworthy bit at this point.
yeah, right.
If you ever ate a pizza and then washed it down with a Choco taco, this podcast is certainly for you.
You might be a dad bad dice.
Yeah. A what?
What?
Yeah, dabba 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 dab.
What?
You might be a dab dab a dab.
You might be a dab dab vice.
Oh my god.
You might be a
dude.
dab dab
a
vice.
dab.
That's seltzer's kicking in.
If you've
buddy.
ever eaten 3/4 of a bag of chips and then thought, I'm not gonna save a quarter of a bag of chips. Let me just finish these right now.
You might be a daddy.
You might be a daddy.
That's way easier to say than a dad vice.
You might be a daddy.
if you ever ate half a bag of chips and said, "Yeah, there wasn't that many left,"
If you ever opened a bag of chips and didn't eat the whole thing, like
This podcast is not for you.
this podcast is not for you.
If you've ever went to get subs from a sub shop
I was
and
about to
ordered
say
two different subs because you don't want them to think that you're ordering the same sub so that you'll eat two of the exact same sub. This podcast is for you.
If you've ever gone through a drive-through and pretended to be on the phone,
Yo, you guys want me to grab it?
yo, what do you guys want? What do you guys want?
If you've ever gone through a drive-through once to order and then a second time with your finger underneath your nose and said, "Senor, I want a Big Mac,"
Senor,
and they
I'll
said,
take whatever that guy ordered.
and the guy that took your order goes, "You're the same guy that just went through this drive-through," and you go, "No, senor, it's not me. I'm new." And he sees the bag of food in your passenger seat, and you go, "That wasn't mine. I don't know." So that you can order two meals and they don't know. This podcast is for
You
you.
put on a fake mustache to go through the drive-thru again. That's hilarious.
Yeah, basically, if you're fat as shit, like this podcast is definitely for you, man. Like we understand you. We understand the struggle
We
that you're
understand.
going through.
You're our people.
We get it. All right, we understand. It's tough. Life is tough out there, and you found your people. We drink beer. We drink it quickly.
Mm-hmm. We eat wings, man.
We eat wings. We eat them quickly.
We eat hella wings.
We
You'll
drink
get
too
wings.
much and then order porch crystals and then eat them the next morning when
We
you fall
drink too
asleep.
much so that we can eat too much.
Absolutely.
Right.
Ain't that the truth?
Absolutely.
But
and
you know what?
And we take care of our children.
It's the
Golly.
best. It's the best way to live, though.
Oh, yeah, but we're all good dads.
Yeah.
Go killers.
We just eat a lot of food.
leaves a little less food for the kids, but whatever, man. They don't like that. They don't like that shit.
No, trust me, my kids are eating just fine.
Right.
No,
They've eaten good.
Yeah.
Dude, my kid eats so much better than I do.
what does that mean?
Like broccoli and
Oh,
stuff.
dude, he eats, like every
Oh,
meal
like
is
healthy.
like broccoli and berries and
Yeah, because that's
like-
what you serve him.
yeah.
Right.
Really?
Why don't you just serve that to yourself, and then you will eat just as good?
I've thought about this.
Because
I've thought about this.
I'm not gonna eat.
I've
that garbage.
No, I've thought about this.
Why would I do that?
If I had like a 50-foot tall human being serving me broccoli, I would be so healthy, dude. That's what I need. Like, oh my god, and they're just like, eat this broccoli. And I'd be like, okay. Because it's like
That's so.
it's tough for like me to like, it's a
you
lot
know,
of pressure. I
it's
can't
so-
have somebody of my same size
Maybe
telling
like
me to eat
maybe
broccoli.
like 30 foot
Right.
for me.
We watch a lot of Bluey in our house, and one of the episodes of Bluey is like they're eating breakfast, and the dad has his ketchup, and Bluey has her ketchup,
Yeah.
and I think they call it tomato sauce, but it's ketchup, and Bluey's like, "Hey, what's the deal with that tomato sauce, that ketchup?" And Dad's like, "Oh, this is like my ketchup."
Tomato sauce.
And Bluey's like, "Well, can I try some of that?" And it's like, it's like Bluey eats the sugar-free ketchup, and Dad eats the real ketchup, and Bluey tastes it, and it's like, "What the fuck? Like you've been holding out on this forever?" Like
Bluey said that?
Bluey
what he
said,
says.
"What the fuck?"
What
Bluey's
the
a girl.
heck?
Bluey's a girl. Don't ever say he again. Bluey's a girl. I never knew that for the longest. I had to watch through Bluey like 4 times to figure out that Bluey's a girl.
My update was going to be kind of related to cartoon watching. We started listening to Disney songs instead of just always watching
great.
Danny Go and
Oh,
Blippi.
I love Disney.
So we
songs.
started like
Sing along.
Moana and all the deals. I think he really liked Moana and Lion King so far.
Yeah.
Those are 2 good ones. Because
Phil
you can go
Collins
like, look, he
kills
like
it.
understands the animals, and then Moana.
What did you just
I
say?
don't know.
Did you say Phil Collins?
Lion King.
Moana's
Does Phil
Moana's
Collins
good
do Lion
music.
King?
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. And
What
did-
song
didn't
does
he do
Phil
Moana?
Collins do in Lion King?
Does he not do Lion King?
Circle of Life. That's Elton John, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Phil Collins does Tarzan.
What is that? Get rid of that sound. I don't like that sound. I don't want that sound.
Yeah, I don't think Phil Collins does any Lion King songs.
Yeah.
And he would know.
Oh wait, maybe he
Yeah.
does. Nothing. Is that Phil Collins?
That's pretty good.
I think that's Phil Collins who does that.
That's Phil Collins. That's actually who does it. Is Phil Collins?
No, that's not Phil Collins. I don't think Phil Collins does any Lion King.
Tarzan.
I think
He does
we're off
Tarzan.
track again.
Phil Collins. Is, that
Tarzan.
is Phil Collins the dad from Modern Family? Is that Phil Collins?
That's Phil Dunphy.
Oh, it's Phil Dunphy. Got it. Makes sense.
Best
Great dad,
That's why I
though.
was
He's a great
confused.
dad.
Great dad.
Top
Phil Collins.
Great
I know
dad.
Phil Collins does Tarzan. I don't know what else he does. He does.
I thought it was the Brendan Fraser. Didn't he do Tarzan?
Yeah. Yeah, he was the real Tarzan. Dude, I showed Kennedy Tarzan, and we're getting a little off topic here, but we don't have any topics. I showed Kennedy Tarzan because we watch a lot of Disney movies. She loves Frozen, specifically Frozen 2.
So much better.
She loves I like Frozen 2 too. It's really funny.
You know, movie's great. Sing. You see that?
I
one?
love
Yeah.
She loves
Sing 2
bro.
is good.
I got Sing on
Did you see the
DVD.
short?
The Halloween one?
Yeah.
I did not see
Really
it,
good.
but I heard of it.
Really good.
So we showed Tarzan, or I showed Tarzan to Kennedy. It's a little. It's what the fuck was that?
I had a cough.
No, that was my stomach.
That sounded like a
That was
fart.
my stomach. It was an internal fart.
Yo, pull my finger. I showed Tarzan to Kennedy that day. It's pretty graphic for a little kid's Disney movie. It's like the parents get killed by the tiger, and it's like you don't see that happening, but you see like, you know, the mama ape comes in and like hears the baby crying and like saves the baby or whatever, and then looks over and sees like the two parents just like laying dead on the floor and like blood and like tiger scratches and stuff like that.
A lot of Disney movies are like that.
And then at the end, like the bad guy who like, you know, actually wants to capture the gorillas and like bring them back to London or wherever they're going, he is like in a fight with Tarzan and gets tangled up in all these vines and is using his machete to like cut all the vines to like, you know, get himself free, and ends up cutting all the ones except the one that was around his neck. And he hangs himself.
Dude.
Yeah.
And they don't
Way to
show
ruin the movie.
and they don't show him like hanging like blah, like dead, but then like a bolt of lightning strikes and you see like his shadow on a tree like hanging there.
No, that's a lot of what Disney
pretty
does.
morbid.
They do that a lot.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why.
Lion King, the kid's dad dies immediately. It's like how the movie starts.
I just found out today
It's like
that
half
there
of
is
the
a
movie.
second Wizard of Oz movie.
What?
Yeah. Where what's the little girl's name?
Wizards of Waverly
Dorothy?
Place.
Dorothy. She goes back looking for her friends and her ruby slippers because she left them behind. And apparently, like in that one, it's like scary. Like the monkeys become, they call them the rollies or something like that. They're literally like dudes with like crazy masks.
Rolly with a Davrin.
Yeah, okay. They're like dudes with masks on, and they're like super scary, and they've got these like long, weird arms, and they're like connected to wheels, and they just kind of like wheel all over the place. Like if the monkeys weren't scary enough, these guys are terrifying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no clue what you're
I've
To look it
never heard
up,
of
Second Wizard of Oz. It's terrifying.
Isn't that what Wicked is? Isn't Wicked like Wizard of Oz?
It's
Isn't
a
that kinda
prequel.
like it's time to try defying gravity. Right?
Nailed
Isn't that
it.
from Wicked?
Yeah.
Bum bum.
No, I'm not doing that
That would have been good.
again. All right, so I think is that everything that we had for the updates and all that
Let's
shit?
get into the core of the
Yeah,
episode.
I actually
our
had a game.
core?
I had a game.
We got a
We haven't done one in a
game.
while.
Let's play a game.
So we're gonna do it themed.
We're gonna
It's
drink
gonna
beers
be
really quick. Is that okay?
The theme is obviously going to be Thanksgiving
Okay.
related.
Okay.
And so we're going to play.
It's time to play Overrated, Underrated.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Bro, I forgot that was in that song.
Dr.
by the way-
Dr. Phil playing Monopoly.
I want to be very clear. Like, I made that whole thing to get that exact reaction, which is make it sound so stupid, just so that I can throw Dr. Phil in at the end
Yeah.
for the laugh. That's exactly the reaction
so
that I wanted
good.
Yeah,
when
Bro,
I
I
made it.
forgot.
Yeah. That's Dr. Phil when he passes go playing Monopoly.
Oh, shit.
Give me
That's
$200.
funny, dude. That's funny.
That's good.
All right. So yeah, I got a little list here, and I think we did
Bob.
specifically just like a draft of food last year. So I figured we would do an overrated, underrated on Thanksgiving traditions.
Okay, let's do it. Let's rip
Okay.
it.
So
You said this is a game.
yeah, overrated, underrated.
How do we win the
How do you
game?
win?
You don't win it. We all win. We're all friends here.
Everybody's a winner.
Okay.
All right. So first one I've got on the list, the Macy's Day Parade.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Yeah, dude. Talk about a snooze fest.
My girlfriend.
I would
my-
say overrated.
My girlfriend in high school, she cheered in the Macy's Day Parade. That's
So
the only
stupid.
That's the only
How
time
about
I
this?
ever,
I'll take
the
it
only
a step-
time I ever watched it.
I'll take it a step further. Parades. Overrated. All of them.
I take
All
that
of
back.
them.
No, I take that back.
All of them.
I don't know. If the Dolphins won a Super Bowl, I'd go to the parade.
Ooh, fair.
Yeah. Would you miss that parade?
I'd miss it. I actually saw a funny video of
You
a
wouldn't miss
like
it.
it was like a retirement community parade of golf carts.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one where they hit each other?
They hit each other, and the guy goes like through the windshield. That's funny. The internet. Okay, next.
Yeah. All right. So we all are in agreement on
yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah, it's
overrated.
overrated.
Okay, good,
I think we're all going to be in agreement with this one. The turkey trot.
Come on.
I'm actually. You know what's funny?
Dude.
I'm actually I'm doing a turkey trot in class tomorrow. Wait, let me.
You're doing it?
The kids are doing a turkey trot
Yeah, okay,
in
thank
class
you, thank
tomorrow.
you, thank you.
But I might do it once. I might do it once. But it's only like a mile and a half.
I had a hellish Thanksgiving one year where we went to a cabin in like Georgia, and we met my dad's brother and their family. And before Thanksgiving dinner, we were gonna go on like a little hike to like work up an appetite, similar to like a turkey trot kind of.
I don't have to do that to
I don't
work
need
up
to-
an
I don't need to-
appetite,
I just need
dude.
to. I just need to.
I'm like,
get
I
out of
came to these
bed.
mountains
You
and
just
just
gotta
like
wake up.
I want to like sit around in my boxers and like watch cartoons and hang out and like maybe chop some wood for fun, right? That was like my idea of going to like a cabin and hanging out, and I was like, all right, but I was like, Ma, just whatever. I'll do this stupid little walk, okay, Ma? I'm like, whatever, 10 years old, but I want like hella biscuits at Thanksgiving. Like, there's never enough biscuits, okay? I want biscuits. So we go do this little walk, and everybody has to do it. I don't wear socks. I don't wear underwear. I'm just like free balling it in my shoes. I just throw them on. I'm like, she's literally goes like, it's gonna be a mile.
How far?
That's like what my aunt goes like, it's gonna be like a mile. We go, and it's like in a mountain, which I'm not used to because I live in Florida, and it's like up and down and up and down. And she's got her pedometer, her speedometer, her odometer, all the dometers that she's got on her, telling us how long and how many steps and whatever. It was like a ridiculous amount of elevation, and it was like 10 miles. In like with
Chafing.
I'm chafing.
Oh,
I'm miserable. And like it's bad when every adult is also like, oh my God. Like my dad, you guys know Frank the Tank. He's not go for a hike guy.
He's not a hiker.
He's not a go for a hike guy. So we do that. It's like a miserable turkey trot-esque kind of deal. We work up an appetite. We get home. I'm like, great. I'm going to eat hella biscuits. I grab 2 biscuits off my plate, and my aunt grabs it off of my plate. She grabs it off of my plate.
One per.
She grabs it off of my plate. It's on my plate. My plate is my sanctuary at this point, right? I'm 10 miles into a 0-mile day, right? On my sanctuary plate, grabs it off. Okay? My dad sees this from the king spot of the table, the king chair, right? He can see down the line.
The only one that has armrests.
He can see. He's got the nice chair with the armrest. He can see down. He can see. He's got peripherals on both sides. What does he do? Grabs one from the other biscuit box, right? Grabs one from the biscuit box on the king side of the table and throws it across the table to me. I catch it. I put it on my plate.
And that was the last time you had Thanksgiving with that aunt.
That was the last time we had Thanksgiving with that part of the family.
Dude, that's like fighting words right
Dude,
there.
you take a biscuit off a fat kid's plate, we're done.
I'm
That's
Slow
just a
down.
biscuit. Don't touch my food.
We're done.
Slow down, fat
I'm just
boy.
glad Frank gets it.
I'll tell you what.
Frank gets it, dude.
Listen, if you have to do things to work up an appetite, this
This is not-
podcast
This
ain't for
podcast is not for you.
you. This podcast ain't for you.
Okay, so turkey trot. I think we can all agree.
Yeah. Overrated.
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 All right. This is a good one. Breaking the wishbone. I'm underrated. I love it.
I actually
That's-
ate the wishbone one year.
Oh,
If you've ever eaten the wishbone,
overrated.
this podcast is for you.
I used to think it was cool. I think in my elder years, I think it's overrated.
I love it.
I think it's
I just don't like the idea of wishing things. You create your own destiny. We don't
I
wish for
hate
shit.
you.
You think this body was built on wishes?
No,
No,
built
you're-
on biscuits.
I built this from the ground up, man.
It's built on the fixins.
Yeah.
No, I love it. The sweats you
Wait,
get.
time out.
the
When was the last
sweats?
time-
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
The sweats you get from that wishbone pull. You're like, I don't know if I'm gonna get the. I don't know if I
What?
grabbed it right.
Listen, the only sweats I'm getting on Thanksgiving are the meat sweats.
The meat sweat.
Right.
Okay.
But
If you don't know what the meat sweats are, this podcast is not for you.
fact.
If you've never woken
What?
up at 3 a.m. and gone, what, is someone put a goddamn furnace on? because you ate way too much barbecue.
Smell the A1
In the
dripping
North
out my pores.
in the North Georgia mountains 3 days before Thanksgiving.
When it's 40 degrees outside.
It's 40 degrees outside.
Why are you the one pulling apart the wishbone? Isn't that supposed to be for like the person who actually prepared the dinner?
Yeah, I was the child of the person that prepared the dinner.
Right, but shouldn't
He's
like-
only child. You know.
Oh, only child.
Only
Okay,
child.
got it.
Only child
Jackass.
syndrome.
All right, so split decision there. All right,
That's what-
No, it's overrated.
No. It's a shit decision there.
all right. So this one we're gonna actually get into some food here.
About time.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm starving.
So like
It
specifically,
only took
like,
us an hour into this episode to talk about food.
like we haven't been talking about food. Like
Yeah, that's the
traditional
joke.
traditional Thanksgiving food, like the turkey. Turkey is very like controversial. Like some people are like, no, turkey.
Are you saying
sucks.
is turkey overrated?
Yeah.
No.
No, turkey's
Very
good.
perfectly rated.
I think it's underrated on Thanksgiving. It's overrated every other day of the year.
I might have to take the opposite
Yeah,
stance.
that's what I was going to say.
I think it's underrated every day of the year, and on Thanksgiving it's perfectly rated. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Okay.
You ain't never woke up. You ain't never woke up
So I
on
think-
Friday and had a leftover turkey sandwich.
Shh. We're getting there.
We're getting there. We're getting there, dude.
You know what? We'll get there.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
leftovers.
Thanksgiving leftovers.
Thanksgiving.
Underrated, bro.
Yeah,
Underrated.
They're pretty highly rated.
They are
It's
pretty
hard.
highly
But
rated.
you
They're
can't
I
rate
think they're
them high.
perfectly rated.
You can't rate them high enough. I
I
don't
know
think.
it's hard. It's like every year they get you by surprise. Every year you're like, it's not going to be that good.
I'm a big.
And then you find
the
the
leftover
gravy, and you're
sandwich.
like, did you throw the gravy over everything? And it like brings it back to
no, no, no.
life.
I
100%.
I do a sandwich with all the fixins on it.
I mean, it's good
Oh.
point.
on a whole,
But
like
it's-
on
but
a,
better
on a
than
Hawaiian
better
on a
than
nice
the meal.
Hawaiian
But
roll.
gravy is the thing that
But it's really like-
lubricates the whole sandwich.
Yeah.
Right? That gravy is like such a great
That's exactly
something like
what you gotta
that.
do.
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right, perfect. All right, so let's go Friendsgiving.
I don't know.
I-
I got enough. Friends.
Overrated. I
Yeah.
am so out on Friendsgiving. It's I feel like it's more stress than it's worth.
Friendsgiving.
I think it's not for real friends. I think that's the thing. It's like the
That's a
Friendsgiving
good
is
take.
like we're just like kind of friends, but we're gonna pretend like we're real good friends.
Right, it's
'cause
like,
we're-
why
'cause
don't you
we're
just do it on
real
like-
Friendsgiving? We're real friends.
Why don't you just come on Thanksgiving?
It's like what? Right. Because if they were actually your friend, you would invite them to your home for
It's a
Thanksgiving.
good take.
Right.
That's a real good
Friendsgiving
take.
is it's like the B All-Star team.
Yep.
You know, it's like the A team and B team.
Right.
I was a
I
big
mean,
I was a big B team guy.
I can always go for like 2 Thanksgiving dinners. I'm cool with that.
Also fair. Also fair.
I was a big B team. Like, were you an A team or a B team All-Star kid?
18.
Always A team.
Come on, dude.
I was always the B team
Come
kid
on,
that like
dude.
should have. I was like always the B team kid that like team like I should have made the A team, but I didn't because like Kevin Pelliciotti made it. Like fuck that
Oh
guy.
God.
Fuck you, Kevin.
You even know who
Pelliciotti.
I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
No, that's not even an obscure reference.
Oh my God, bro.
That's
Only
actually-
because his dad was the coach.
Exactly.
He batted
the only
third.
reason he
He
was on the
batted
18.
third and played shortstop.
That's so funny because I was just pulling up an obscure reference for like as like a generic name that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And you actually know
Yes.
who it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
If your name is Kevin Pelliciotti, this podcast is not for you.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that.
All right,
I hope we make it big and that clip is what does it.
find him. TikTok, Instagram. We need to find him. All right, Black Friday.
It used to be cool when you actually had to go to the store.
Yeah.
But now it's
Cyber
all,
you're-
Monday.
if you're-
now
killed
it's,
it.
it's like you can get Black Friday deals
now.
like right now.
Right now on Amazon.
Honestly, like
What's the point?
It's
Just-
like a whole week now.
right.
shopping in person is just completely overrated.
Yeah.
Also,
Any
so
day of the year.
This
I have to do it for clothes.
this is my problem with Black Friday is
Gotta make sure they fit.
God, you can't try on a computer. I'm just saying. Like, I need to go. Like I bought a new shirt today. The Bass Pro Shop in St. Augustine is open.
If you look forward to going to DXL, this podcast is for you.
You can't try on a computer.
files are inside the computer.
The Bass Pro Shop in St. Augustine opened yesterday, and I went there today because I had to get a new shirt because I went to a happy hour at work, and I was stinky because I walked the turkey trot course 6 times today to show the kids where they were. Yeah, I was like 7.5 miles at work today. I was getting after it. But I was stinky, so I didn't buy a new shirt. And I'm not I don't change, like when it's a shirt, I'm not using the changing room, right? I'm just slapping that thing on in the middle of the store, right? You guys
We could tell.
you guys do that, right? You
Yeah,
guys,
we could tell.
You guys do that, right? You're not.
No, dude. No, I don't do that.
You're like taking a shirt. And there's like
No,
a
I take my
Columbia-
shirt off and then I put the shirt
I didn't
on.
do that. I didn't do that.
No,
I took my
I take my shirt off and put it on in the middle of the store. I don't.
And
go
this
to
is
Right.
why you always wash your clothes when you take them home from the store.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
no Abs likes.
No, but I bought it.
Abs likes the fresh. he
I
likes
got
the
it
fresh-
right on
Yeah,
the
but what if it didn't fit?
I got it right the first try. I bought it. Don't worry about it, people.
I didn't know a Bass Pro Shop opened. That's cool. All right,
It's
let's go.
sick.
Let's go to the next. Let's go to the
It's
next
sick.
thing.
Yeah.
You
were losing.
This is what I was going to say. With Black Friday, my problem with it is when we were kids, it used to be like you go out there and you can get a TV for $14, but you've got to like punch 2 people in the face and you've got to like elbow a child. Now it's like they just take the normal price, up it 10%, and then make it 20% off. Like the Black Friday deals now are bullshit, and I'll die on that hill.
I agree.
Perfect.
Okay.
I knew somebody that bought a
glad I
car
don't-
on Black Friday once, and they were like, "I got such a great deal." They bought like a Charger or something. And I was like, "You ain't get a good deal. You bought
You
a
got-
car.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got ripped off, bro.
If you buy
You bought a
on
car and
Black
financed
Friday-
it.
Yeah, you financed a car, dude. That's not a good deal."
Family football,
Uh,
like backyard family football.
I did do that last year at my brother's house, and I freaking dominated my
Yeah,
nieces.
And then you like destroyed an ankle
my
or something.
nieces
My nieces, my 5-year-old
dominated
niece.
them.
I think like if you play pickup football on like a really really small field, that's underrated. But if it's a big field, that's just fuck that, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that, dude.
I
If
like
it's a
that.
small field though, if it's like
20
a
yards
really
max.
small like a really small backyard, and you're just kind of like making it work, and it's like you can only do one drive. You know, it's only like a 10-yard field. That's really fun.
Yeah, like
And
one
you're
play
just- But I
drives.
only think, but
Right.
it's only fun if like everybody is like actually semi good, because like if you're like, oh, there's only 2 people that can actually catch a football or throw a football, and everybody else is just like
That's also
running
true.
around
Yeah, it
like
was-
an idiot. It's
that's
like you
also
gotta
We played
Depends
last
on your
year, and
family.
it was me and my older brother against my nieces.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's also true. If you play any sport with people
Dominant.
that
I
are
think-
significantly worse than you, it's not fun.
There are some that is fine, but it's like tennis. You can't play unless you're like the same person.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
Our teams were me and Troy against my 2 nieces, my nephew, Emily, and my brother's fiance.
So you were just
Wow.
truck sticking them out there.
I think we beat them like 72-6. It was crazy.
Wow.
Hell
That was because we spotted them 10 points.
Fucking blitz the league.
Like if it's like Wedding Crashers football,
Right.
that's yeah.
I was
hot
thinking
good
route,
stuff.
hot route.
Yeah.
Blue 57. What? I don't even know what that means. Blue 57.
I was thinking like Meet the Parents, like that kind of level of like
Yeah.
competition. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Next one on here, the dog show, the National Dog Show.
That's on Thanksgiving.
I thought that was on the Super Bowl.
There's
That's the
also
Puppy
one on
Bowl.
Super Bowl. That's the
Oh.
Puppy Bowl.
Wait, that's on Thanksgiving.
I
The
didn't know- I didn't-
the Westminster Dog Show.
It's just a national dog show.
Best in class should always be the golden
Then
retriever.
if I'm
All
gonna
right,
say
overrated. All right, perfect.
Overrated.
Yeah. I didn't know
We'll
that
go to the
was
next one. Christmas decorating.
I'm already done.
Yeah.
You guys already did everything?
I'm done.
Oh, you're wild.
I haven't done it only because
Don't you have the lights that like never come out?
What?
Didn't you put those lights on your house that like
No.
you can just change?
No.
Those
you
things-
think-
I'm not doing
The guy-
exterior.
I
A
really
guy-
want to do that.
A guy in my neighborhood just did it, and it's freaking cool.
They're
I'm
sweet,
gonna
man.
do it. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
you
It's
should.
freaking cool.
Not to mention it's so dark out here. You definitely should do it. Like,
yeah, but I don't
It's
want.
worth the money, I think.
I mean,
if you're gonna be in the house for a long time, which I would
Right.
assume you're gonna be in this house. for.
right,
Like I wouldn't do it at my house because I don't
you're not
plan on
getting
being there too long.
pretty
Same,
bad. Pretty
yeah.
bad ROI.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm gonna do it.
Unless I didn't tell them about it and I controlled their lights after I sold the house. That'd be funny, right?
That'd be really
Could you imagine if
funny.
you sold the house and then you like went and like just changed the lights all the time?
Purple,
Yeah.
purple lights on the
Killer.
house.
I feel like there might be something illegal about that. but I
Killer
can't think
prank.
of it.
Killer prank.
All right, I got one more. I think this is going to be a unanimous one. Thanksgiving naps.
I actually, it's funny. I actually don't nap on Thanksgiving because there's so much football on.
'Cause you're-
Yeah,
you're
I
solar-powered.
kind of agree with that. I think
You're
naps
solar-powered.
might be. I think naps might be overrated.
Mhm.
I think that's the only day of the year that I can nap.
I think I just want to take
Nah,
I think
bro.
I just want like an
Yeah.
early sleep. I just want to go
We
to
gotta
bed,
make sure
like-
this is right. This might be set to live.
Dude, stop.
I want it, dude.
Stop.
Bro, can you stop?
Oh my
Stop.
god, we're gonna.
You just messed it all up.
All right. Well, that was the end of my thing. Obviously, all these guys are getting restless with the football on. So we'll get back to that. I just wanted to finish this off and just say thank you again to all of our sponsors, including our newest sponsor, Bro Coaster. Incredible product, and you should go out and get one. They've got more stuff coming, so you'll just be getting in at the ground level. They've got some cool shit coming. They got apps. So if you buy one now, then there will be more apps coming.
They got apps.
They got apps. They got fresh calamar. They got the mozzarella, the gabagool.
The brashu.
They got it all. They got the apps.
Bro Coaster.
Caprese.
Bro Coaster. We got apps.
They got apps.
That should be their slogan.
I'm going to do a little plug here. It's Thanksgiving, right? We don't have a Black Friday sale on our merch, but like you could buy our merch for Christmas.
Yeah. Visit our merch store. It's on the link. The link is on the bottom of all of our videos, all of our clips that you ever find on our social medias. Come find our social medias if you haven't already been there. We post all the funniest shit. If you don't watch it live on YouTube, you can see us there in all of our glory. Also, in links under all the podcasts, we have the Daddy Club. You can join that. No minimum payment there. If you get on there and become a subscribed member, we'll shout you out on the podcast. We'll do something fun for you. We'll Ab said that he'll chug a beer with your face on his face. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'll wear a mask of you while I do.
Be like John Travolta, like his face is your face, and
yeah, face off.
You're Nicolas Cage and he's John Travolta and he's drinking a beer as you. You know, it's one of those deals.
Yeah, and always, as always, thanks to Bierstick. You can go to bierstick.com and use our code DADVICE to get 20% off your entire order. Go and get you some of their cool shit. And did I miss anything?
God, just end the show.
VooDoo Brew Pub.
VooDoo Brew Pub,
Not
best
Jack's
in
Brew
Jacksonville. Go and check it out. They got great seltzers. They got great beers. Happy Thanksgiving. And that's what we be doing after all that turkey.
See ya.